that long, but I'm actually fine with it. I'm okay with that because I also learned from it, I grew from it, and I think this next stage of my career is the best stage of my career, and I don't have to share with nobody.
Mike, you just moved up to 135, and it seems, is this too much too soon? Is there a risk of jumping now another weight?
There's always a risk, but I mean that's why I take these fights. No risk, no reward. I could have taken an easy, title defense at 135, but that doesn't do anything for my career, other than just a simple paycheck and a title defense. I'd rather have a good challenge in front of me that motivates me more, and that just proves to everybody the kind of fighter that I am.
There's also a big contrast between your personality and Adrian's personality. I mean, you seem much more settled and focused. I mean, do you think that that's something that can make a difference in the ring because he has to go up and down a little bit?
You know what? Like I've always said, when he's in shape and he takes things serious, when he takes a fight serious, he's one hell of a fighter, and you can tell that he's taking this fight very serious. I think the only way that anything like our personalities affect the sport or at least this fight is with the odds. People think that he's inconsistent, and maybe that's why they consider me a favorite. But skills to skills, he's one hell of a fighter. He can box, he can bang, he has speed and power, and he's one hell of a fighter. You can't deny that. I've been a little more consistent with that, and maybe that's why they picked me over him.
But you sound like patience can be a weapon on your part.
It's always been a weapon on my part. I mean, being patient and calm, has allowed me to have success every single time.
Like, question to you, I know professionals such as yourself don't like to look past their opponent, especially when you have a big fight like this. But round one for your career over the next year, you see yourself going in weight. How high do you think you carry?
After this fight, I would really like to come down to 35 again and unify titles at 135 before making the final jump to 140 or higher. But if 135 is again not available for me, if the title unification match is not available, then I'm gonna look at whatever options are at 140 or maybe even higher.
I think when Crawford was saying 141 minutes for you to get that fight,
I heard he's moving up to 47 already, and like I said, my plans are still to come to 35. If we're at 140 and he's still around, then that's the fight that I will pursue because he's considered the best at 140. He holds the titles. Like here, he wants to unify with Indongo, and that would make him, an undisputed champion of the division. That would be the fight that I would want. But we also got to be realistic. I mean, he's still working with my promoter, and I don't know if they're willing to work with me. What's up, man?
You feel vindicated, you were talking, so you were on the sideline for so long, people were, bashing you and playing. I know you wanted a big fight, now you have one. You feel vindicated, like,
whatever people might have thought the reason for me to be inactive was, or anything like that, they can see that it wasn't because it was my choice. I wanted to fight, I wanted to get big fights. The promoter wasn't doing their job with me, but now that I'm back, that's what I'm here to do. I'm getting the big fights. I want to prove to everybody the kind of fighter that I am, and I'm taking on the biggest challenge available.
How exciting is it that you finally got, this is a fight that people are really excited for? By far the biggest of your career.
I'm happy to be here because, fights like these don't come very often. Like I said, I could have fought a title defense, and I could be one of those fighters that just keep fighting regular guys just to stay active, stay busy. I don't want to just do that. I want to give fans, bang for the buck. I want to give fans the fights that they will remember, and this is one of them.
Does this make you a star?
I think I'm already there, but this will definitely be a bigger level. But after this fight, things go well, we can only go for bigger fights after that. Toughest opponent so far? You guys will probably not know. Jose Hernandez, I fought at the Palms back in 08 on the Zab Judah Claudio fight. That's probably, almost 10 years ago.
what made that the toughest fight?
The guy was a tough fighter, man. He was on a good win streak. He came to win. Rugged southpaw. I dropped him in the second round, came back, and he kept fighting. I finally stopped him in the 8th round, but it was a very tough fight. It was one of those tests that promoters give you to see what you're really made of. I was able to, win. After that, most fights that were supposed to be tough, I made them easy because of the game plan or just, the kind of fighter that I am. But this fight coming up might be my toughest fight. Like I said, Broner, when he's at his best, he's a beast. I mean, he's strong, he's powerful, fast, he can counter punch, and that's what I expect. And I expect a tough fight from him.